Good morning, and what a great day for Henrico County, our region, our visitors, and especially our residents. As the supervisor for Fairfield District, I am so proud to welcome each of you to what is quickly becoming one of the most dynamic and exciting areas in Henrico County. Before I get started, I would like to recognize four of my peers, beginning with our Chairman Tyrone Nelson, Mr. Dan Smith, and Mr. Jody Rogish. Can we give our hand for our supervisors today? We are gathered here on what used to be the outer edge of Virginia Center Commons shopping mall. For decades, this spot was a vibrant destination, a place with easy access from Interstate 95, where residents, families, and visitors would come for shopping, entertainment, dining, as well as socializing. You also may recall that Virginia Center Commons, like so many malls across the country, really struggled in its later years. As a county, we recognized that this area needed to be reimagined and reinvented. And with the help of some amazing partners, that is exactly what is happening. Just a few months ago, we opened what's behind me, the Henrico Sports and Events Center, a massive venue for tournaments, games, and other special events. More importantly, it's a destination for people, teams, individuals, and families traveling up and down the East Coast. Today, we are here to celebrate the logical progression of a development that appropriately planned and executed to perfection. Soon, we will have 2 hotels and 2 restaurants rising from the ground, the perfect complement to a very busy sports and events center. And just wait, this area will soon be unrecognizable as the shopping center it once was. This entire area is being transformed with housing, businesses, services, and amenities, including access to the Fall Line Trail. What we're seeing is the realization of the vision outlined by residents of this community. As their representative on the Board of Supervisors, I want to thank them for helping to get us to this day and for their continued engagement. I also want to thank our amazing partners in both the public and private sectors. On the private side, thank you to Rob Hargett and his team at Roscoe Company. What you're doing to transform this amazing area is nothing short of amazing. Thank you also to Neil Amin and his team at Shamin Hotels. I can't wait to see your project come to life. On the public side, I want to thank my colleagues on the Board of Supervisors for their vision, for their leadership, their dedication and commitment to ensuring that the entirety of our county explodes with growth. I also want to thank the outstanding leadership of the greatest county manager in John Vitokis and his team. Leading the Sports and Events Center, I want to thank Dennis Bickmeyer and the Henrico Sports and Entertainment Authority, along with ASM Global. Lastly, as a means of introduction, I want to thank Anthony Romanello, Executive Director of the Henrico Economic Development Authority. The EDA continues to work tirelessly with other county agencies and private partners to ensure that Henrico County remains a great place to live, work, play, and visit. Please welcome to the mic, Anthony Romanello. Come on, let's welcome him. Thank you.
Thank you, Reverend Cooper. Good morning, everybody. Mr. Chairman, members of the board, Mr. Manager, and all of our distinguished guests, thank you for coming out on a windy April morning to celebrate this important accomplishment for our community. Reverend Cooper mentioned many of our partners. I also want to thank Jack Berry with Richmond Region Tourism, who is here, and Jeff Fitch with the PGA, our great partners in tourism and sports tourism here in Henrico, and also members of the Henrico Economic Development Authority that are with us here today. Reverend Cooper talked about the reimagining of the Virginia Center area and the Route 1 corridor. From the mall whisperers at Roscoe, he mentioned Rob Hargett. We need to find another project for you, Rob. We will do that. You'll hear from Neil Amin in a minute, and then my partner, Dennis, moved into the EDA building about a year and a half ago and now the EDA is in the Henrico Sports Entertainment Authority building. Those guys are just amazing. Just around the back of us here, 93 acres rezoned last year by the Board of Supervisors for Sauer Properties to create another mixed-use development, including research and development, potential industrial uses, as well as just under 800 residential uses, and you'll see residential units, and you'll see construction starting there later this year. Just up Brook Road, the old Knights Inn is gone, and the Brook, a Class A rental community of 36 townhomes and 274 apartments, is coming out of the ground. And just across the street from the Brook, the folks at Stanley Martin, who are doing this project here, just at the entrance to VCC, are building Retreat 1 with over 600 for sale homes. And then not to mention a little project that we all know as Green City, which we have on the works on the other side of I-95 with Markel Eagle starting their residential project early next year. Tourism allows Henrico to thrive above its peers. We love tourism, we love sports tourism. Folks come here, they stay in our hotels, they eat in our restaurants, and we don't have to educate their children. It's a great combination, and it really helps build our economy. Visitor spending last year totaled $1.7 billion, the highest visitor spending in the region, fifth in Virginia. 5.7, about 6% of all visitor spending in Virginia happens here in Henrico. That generates $75 million in local revenue that our Board of Supervisors can allocate to priorities here in the community, and it supports 10,000 jobs. Of this, outdoor sports tourism, we just finished the Jeff Cup soccer tournament, baseball tournaments are underway, provided $65 million to the community, and with this great facility, we can't wait to see the impact of indoor sports here in Henrico. Add all this together, and our economy is a whopping $32 billion here in Henrico and continues to grow. With that, I'll introduce my friend and colleague, Neil Amin.
Thank you, Anthony, and thank you, Reverend Cooper, for your remarks as well. It's a great day in Henrico County, right? And it's always a great day to invest in Henrico County. And, you know, I was talking with Anthony a few minutes ago, and I mentioned that March was the highest revenue month for Henrico County and really for the Richmond region in terms of hospitality revenue. So clearly the region is on an upswing. Clearly all the investment made by this board and this county, of course, has really paid dividends. So really first I want to thank the Board of Supervisors, Reverend Cooper, Tyrone Nelson, Dan Schmidt, Jody Rogish, and your colleagues, both past and present, for your vision and really for believing in this location. You know, you sought this concept years before today, right? This took a long time to get to where we are today, and that vision is paying off today. So I really want to commend you for that. And I want to mention that this area, believe it or not, in 2008 was the strongest hospitality and retail submarket in the entire region before the great financial crisis. So clearly this area has tremendous potential. It has the bones to really achieve greatness, which it will. Being close to 95, of course, being on 95, a sea of travelers, a sea of visitors, being close to Innsbruck Corporate Center, being close to the airport, close to downtown, it's a premier location for people to live, people to visit, and of course people to spend money that improves the quality of life of all of our Henrico residents. So I really want to congratulate the board and of course County Manager and your team for that vision. Let's please give them a round of applause. I also want to thank, of course, Anthony Romanello, you and your team, not just on this project. You've supported so many businesses in the county, which enables us to continue to reinvest. Really have done a great job, and the county owes you and your team a debt of gratitude. Thank you for all that you do. And then, of course, our partners at Repke, Mr. Henrico himself. Thank you, Rob, for all your hard work on this project. We look forward to working with you to continue to build out Virginia Center Commons and achieve the full potential. And then, of course, I need to thank my team at Shamin Hotels, who's here representing Wells and very excited about this project. Thank you for all your support. Of course, we couldn't do anything without you. So really with that, I just want to say that we've had a tremendous 30-year partnership with Henrico County, believe it or not. This is going to be our 21st and 22nd hotel in Henrico County. It's unbelievable. I actually had to, thank you so much. I actually had to count them myself this morning to make sure I got the count right. So, we have the hotel in the Virginia District under construction. That will be our 20th hotel, and these two will be our 21st and 22nd. And really what I'm saying by that is that the county for 30 years has created that pro-business climate, that high quality of life that attracts, residents, that attracts workers, that fill our hotels, and of course that attracts visitors. And without that, we would not be able to invest really over $500 million that we've invested in the county. So really want to thank the county and of course the community for all your support. And with that, we're just excited to deliver 2 first-class hotels and 2 restaurants that will support this great facility here. So thank you all for your support. I really appreciate it.